In today's episode, I want to share with you 5 things you must stop doing if you are fasting. If you are fasting, believing God to answer your prayers. I know now is the season of fasting. So many churches are fasting, so many organizations, community, individuals are fasting. But the question is, are you doing the right thing? Darling, if you are doing any of these 5 things, may I tell you that you won't get answer? Yes, you are not fasting. You are just doing your own thing, okay? Remember, in our channel, we don't condemn, okay? We are here to learn. Grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's move forward. Number one, if you are fasting, please, ladies, never you ever say, oh, I have finished fasting. I did 6 to 6. Now let me go to my boyfriend house. Yes, I have closed the fast. I break the fast. My fast is 6 to 6. Now from 7 to 10 is for my boyfriend. My dear, you will not get results. You are mocking God. Do you know what it means? Oh, from 6 to 6 is when you are holy. When you want God to answer your prayer, when you think that God is available, then from 7, the moment you break your fast, to the other time is for your boyfriend. My darling, that is not fast, okay? If you are fasting, you must be holy. Avoid anything sleeping around, okay? Yes, even if you are not fasting, avoid anything sleeping around. So don't say, oh, big sister, auntie, but I have finished my fast, I have break my fast, so I think I can spend time with my boyfriend. I think we can do. If you are fasting, avoid that, okay? Another thing you must avoid if you are fasting is, if you are fasting, saving food or packing food in the name of you don't want to miss anything, okay? Let me explain. For example, you are in a house that's everybody eats breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe you are the only one that is fasting. Or perhaps a friend treats you for lunch or for breakfast coffee, something like that. Because you are fasting, you pack the breakfast coffee. You don't want to drink it, you pack it in your bag. Lunch, you put it in your bag. Dinner, so that when you go home, you bring everything. Make sure that nothing miss. I eat everything I want, my dear. That is not fast. You are just packing food for yourself, my dear. That is not fast. In fact, you are doing omad. Do you know what is omad? 1 meal a day. You just want to eat every meal in one time, okay? Don't save food or pack food in advance so that when you break, you will eat everything. You make sure that nothing pass you by. You make sure that, yes, I have finished every food. I ate my breakfast, I ate my lunch, I ate my snacks, I ate my dinner. Come on, come on, come on. That is not fast, okay? Because if that, you are eating emotionally if you don't even know, okay? That is not fast. Another thing you must not do if you are fasting is watching time constantly, okay? Watching time constantly. Like, I have seen somebody, if she is fasting, every 1 minute, every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes, like you looked at, you go inside, she asks you, oh, check what is the time. Or you come out, you check, ask you, what is the time in your phone? You do this, I say, what is the time? My dear, that is not fast. Because within you, you are not fasting, you are just checking time for time to go. Like, you are every minute you check, is it 6 o'clock? Is it 3 o'clock? Is it 12 o'clock? Depend on the time you are closing. My darling, that is not fast, okay? If you are fasting, be focused. Be focused. Be focused. Don't be watching time because you want to break your fast. Because if you know this kind of thing, when you are always watching time, may I tell you that your mind is no more in the fast you are fasting, okay? So never you ever use time or watch time often because you are fasting. Another thing you must avoid if you are fasting is using big snack as communion. Let me explain. There are people in some churches every day, like they do services to start their fast, to break their fast, and at the service time they have communion, okay? Yes, in this service time you don't say, okay, because it's communion, let me get one egg roll, or let me get one big bread, or let me get one juice. Come on, it's not fasting. And you will say, oh, it's communion. So since it's communion, one slice of bread and one cup of juice is my communion. My dear, you have eaten breakfast. Do you hear your big sister? Because actually, normal human being eats one slice of bread and a cup of juice for breakfast. So if you eat it in the name of communion, may I tell you that you are not fasting, okay? You are not fasting. So pay attention. Don't use big snack for communion because you are fasting. So let me use this one to quench my hunger so that before they finish the fast, I come on. That is not fasting, okay? The last but not the least is just eating without praying. Let me explain. I have seen people they are fasting 6 to 6, 6 to 3, 6 to 12, okay, whatever one they choose. But guess what? Immediately it's 12 o'clock. They get food. Cho, 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 cho. Immediately it's 6 p.m. They get food, they eat. Like they never have time from 6 in the morning to 12 to pray. For those that fast 6 to 6, they never pause to pray for at least 1 hour or at least 30 minutes. They're just like, oh, we are fasting. Yes, I am fasting. Okay, the moment it's 6 p.m., you grab your food. Darling, may I tell you, as I said, you are just doing OMAD. Do you hear me? Yes, you are just doing OMAD. 1 meal a day. Do you hear it? Yes, that's how 1 meal a day works. They don't pray, they just wait until that window hour they used to eat. They just eat. That is what you are doing. If you don't make time to pray, to communicate with God in heaven, to pray, to seek the face of God, to hear from God, may I tell you that you are not fasting. In fact, you are doing hunger strike. Yes, you just want to lose weight. Do you hear your big sister? You just want to lose weight. So if you want to fast, make sure that you have time to pray. If you are working, use your break time to pray. Okay? If you are not working, when your children or when you have that free time, take that time to pray. Don't just say, I am fasting, but you don't pray, okay? If you are fasting, you don't pray, you are not fasting. So, what am I saying? If you are fasting, number one, don't say, oh, because I break, let me go to my boyfriend's house after I finish breaking my fast. No. Number two, don't save food in advance so that you don't miss anything, that you can eat everything. Number three, don't constantly check watch like somebody, like that kind of thing. Number four, never you ever use big snack as communion for those who do communion or during their fast. Okay. Then the last one, don't just fast in the name of fasting, but you are not praying. If you notice that you are fasting in the name of fasting, but you are not praying, it's no more fasting. It's hunger strike, it's OMAD, in whatever name, but it's no more fasting that you are believing God for prayers. Okay, so pay attention to that. I hope this episode bless you. Put in the comments if you have experienced any of this or any other thing you think we must put into consideration. Thank you so much and God bless you. Shalom.